Hello. Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? It is wonderful to see you on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I hope it's beautiful where you are. It's lovely and sunny here in Queensland, although I am sitting inside. I would much prefer to be sitting outside, but that'll be happening later today. How are you, everybody? My name is Ali Sugars, and I am coming live to provide you with our weekly business growth insights training. Now, I'm going live in several places on Facebook at the moment. So if you're joining me on my profile or on my business page, feel free to come over and join us in our group, Confident Successful Business Owners. I'm going to explain why it's best that you come and join that group in a little minute. I'm also going live via a program called StreamYard, and I'd love to be able to see your comments. So if you want to just go to the link in the description above, it will actually give you a little link that helps you. You can click on that link and give StreamYard permission to see your name, and then we can pop your name up so I can see you on the screen. All right, so I'm just going to wait for a little minute. I can see we've got some people jumping on. As I said, I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We've got some really exciting stuff happening over in our group, Confident Successful Business Owners, this week in particular, which I'm very excited about. Hello, Kat. How are you, darling? Lovely to have you joining us. Happy Tuesday, Facebook user. Not sure who you are. And this is why I said if you want to go and give StreamYard permission to see your name, that would be awesome. And just like these beautiful people are doing, if you are popping on, say hello, guys. I love to feel like I'm in the room with you rather than just staring at a camera here, sitting in my office all by myself. I'm very much a people person, so I want to feel like I've got people around me and, talk with you, not at you. All right, everybody. So I hope you, like I said, I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. And I'm coming live to do a couple of different things today. Now, first, as I said, if you haven't been in our group, Confident Successful Business Owners, yet, we are this week, as you can see scrolling across the bottom of the screen, we are having a live challenge in our group this week. Now, this challenge is all about, guys, helping you to build your confidence and to develop your skills in going live on Facebook and other social medias. And as I said yesterday, often when we think about doing lives, and a lot of us shy out of doing lives because they can be scary, right? For many different reasons, they can be scary. Who have we got? We've got V. Hi, V. Happy Tuesday. Love it. Choose to be happy, productive. Love it, V. Hello, Sean. It was you. Hello, beautiful. How are you? You love lives? I know. I love lives too. I do. But a lot of us, including me, when I first started my business, I avoided doing lives simply because A, I thought they were the dumbest thing that I've ever seen and nobody would want to watch them. And B, mainly I had that opinion because I was scared of going live, right? I was worried about what people was thinking about me. I was worried about making a mistake. I was worried about all the natural things. Like I didn't really feel like I had the confidence to do it. So this is why we're holding a live challenge over in our group, Confident Successful Business Owners. They can be fun. Absolutely, lives can be fun. And this is what I want. I want to provide you guys with some fun and also it's a challenge to be able to grow your skills. I'm coming live every single day to give you some tips on how you can improve your lives and get the most out of them. So before I get on with today's normal training, and we might go a little bit longer with today's training because I've got this extra tip to share with you. Is I wanted the tips that I wanted for lives in particular to share with you this morning are notes, right? Feel free to take notes. I noticed when some people were doing the challenge yesterday I actually suggested that you have some notes. The challenge was to go live and share a little bit about your business and what you do and why you do it, okay? So today I want to kind of dive a little bit deeper into notes, right? So before you go live, have a little bit of an idea about what you want to talk about. So, give yourself like a topic that you want to talk about. And this is why, guys, in this challenge, I'm actually giving you a daily topic. to go live and speak on. And you'll find that when you join the group, you'll actually find it in the pinned post. There's a list. So you go, obviously today, you'll go find Tuesday's topic, and then you'll go live and talk about that. But the thing is, right, when we've chosen our topic, and there was a few people saying yesterday, in the middle of their live, which is natural, I've lost my train of thought. Now, I do that all the time, guys, because sometimes it can be daunting, right? I'll answer that in a minute, Kat. Sometimes it can be daunting when we go live and when we do lose our train of thought. Like I said, I do it all the time. So this is why use notes to help you keep on track, right? And what I used to do was I used to use notes, but I used to write out a page of notes, right? So it would be like an essay, and I was literally reading these notes word for word. And what I was doing is, you can see now, right, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm actually looking at the screen, and it's a lot different. And I was reading my notes, and I was really focused on reading my notes and not making a mistake, right? And it kind of takes that aspect of involving everybody out of it. So instead, get your notes, use dot points, right? Just a couple of words that are going to give you a little prompt of what you're going to be able to speak about. All right. What I do is when I go live, not necessarily these trainings, but the shorter lives, I'll go live and so today I might want to talk about confidence. I'm going to say, okay, so today I'm going to talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different short little points. And I'll just write one word. And then that will prompt me to be able to go on to the next topic. So if I forget what I'm talking about, it's like, what was I talking about? Oh, that's right. I was talking about, confidence, or whatever that part of the topic is. Yes, Kat, you do lose connection when you don't look at the camera. That's right. Now, you asked a question, are we to go live in the group or in our own page? Now, the challenge is, to make it clear for you all, the challenge is to come over into Confident Successful Business Owners group and go live in that group, okay, for at least between 5 to 10 minutes. And it has to be talking on the daily topic of what is in that pinned post. All right, so you're going to need to go and have a look at what the topic is. So that's the challenge. Now, it says, as you can see, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, you need to be able to enter into the competition to win a prize worth $600. You need to do a daily live. So now it is Tuesday. We had a few people doing lives today. I'm going to say from today, you need to be doing lives every day from today onwards in the group to be able to enter the challenge, all right? So that's four lives, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Saturday we're going to draw the winner. All right, so I hope that helps you. If you have any further questions, I've done another live in the group which explains how we're running the challenge. All right, so I would love to have as many of you involved as possible over in the group. All right, okay, so thank you for that question, Kat, really appreciate it. Now, we're also going to today get on with today's training, which is our normal Tuesday Business Growth Insights training. And this is kind of even building on what I said today already. So we're going to talk about growing your small business brand on social media. Now, first of all, guys, remember, right, you are your brand in your business. A lot of us think of brand, and this is something that I did when I started business. I thought of a brand as pretty colors, as a logo, as some, fancy pictures, professional pictures that we take of ourselves and what we put up on social media. Now, it is a lot more than that, guys. You are your brand. The person running the business, the person behind the business. Now, whether you're in product-based business or a service-based business, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you still need to be able to put yourself out there and grow you as your brand in social media. Hey, Dean, lovely to have you joining us. So let's get into how we do that. So first of all, guys, identify your specific expertise, right? So think about what is unique about what you sell. What's really unique about your product or your service, okay? So when I think about myself, And I'm just going to use myself as an example here, right? And I'll use it. Actually, no, I won't use myself. I'll use a client. Okay, I've got a beautiful client called Ruth who sells cork jewelry, right? And then she makes this jewelry herself, and it is absolutely stunning. Now, the point of difference, what is unique about this jewelry is it's Australian made, it's eco-friendly, and I think eco-friendly is the big one for her. Right, but the other thing is that it is locally made, and it's just actually I've got I can show you. I've got one of her cork jewelry pieces on at the moment, and I've actually got some earrings that she made as well. Right, so what in your business? What is your uniqueness about what you do or what you sell? Okay. Now, for me, and I will give myself as an example, for me, something unique about me, or I think it's unique, and something that I want to portray out there is that I love to teach as well as the marketing side of business, right? And all the practical stuff. I love to bring mindset and concentrate on the mindset behind the business as well. So my view on my teaching in my business is very holistic, right? It's mindset, motivation, marketing, and momentum. Most of you have heard that before. So that's my uniqueness. So I want you guys to think about what your uniqueness is in your business. Okay. You think it's pretty? I think it's pretty, Kat. All right. And then, as well as your uniqueness, what is your superpower? Now, I did a whole training on this a couple of weeks ago. And again, if you want to watch the replay of that training, come and join our group, Confident Successful Business Owners. Excuse me. But what is your superpower in business? How do you best communicate to your clients, right? How do you best put yourself out there to your clients? So I mentioned the other day that some things, my superpower is I love to present. I love to talk. I love to openly communicate. And this is essentially why I'm running this live challenge and why I do a lot of lives. That is my superpower in business. I love to train. I love to facilitate. Not in a show-off way, but I love to get in front of the camera. And ironically, as I said to you, this wasn't something that I ever thought that I would do back not even 5-6 years ago. But now I do it on a daily basis. And even someone said to me the other day, was it Saturday? Someone said to me, oh my God, this is your third live today on a Saturday. You must be exhausted. And I was like, yeah, well, I kind of am, but I'm kind of not, because it's my superpower, right? It's what I love to do. It's how I love to present myself. So again, if you want to go deeper into what your particular superpower is, come on over and join the group and go into our guide section. You will find the replay of that particular training there. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to take a drink. Oh, goodness. Okay. Now, the other thing we need to do is realize and recognize and know very clearly what problem that you solve in your business. Okay. Now, there needs to be some kind of problem that you solve. All right. Now, you're not going to openly say, you guys have this problem, I'm going to solve it for you. But then you're going to go in and communicate. Oh, goodness, communicate in a certain way how you solve that problem for your clients, right? So again, a problem, right? And it's not a problem. It's something that people deal with. Is people lack confidence a lot of the time. So that's something that I help people overcome, is their lack of confidence. Okay, so I would love to know. Tell me in the chat, guys, everyone watching this, what problem do you solve in your business? Tell me in the chat. I love to hear about other people's businesses. And again, that's another reason why I'm excited about this live challenge, because I'm learning about everybody else's business, and that's exciting to me. So I'm just going to wait a little second to see if anyone's going to put in the comments. It takes us a little bit of a delay. So All right, we'll come back to that. Okay. But tell me in the chat, seriously, what problem does your business or does your product solve? Following up, is that your superpower, Dean? Or is that your superpower, or is that what problem you solve? So let's see. So V, because I know V, you are Shan's VA, so mental and relationship issues. Yes. What have you got? You're excited about the challenges you get to talk about integrated platform. Awesome. Great. I reckon this might be you, Rosie. I'm not 100% sure if it is. Who's to promote? So your problem that you solve is helping people promote music and keep their royalties. Awesome. How to promote? Yep, got that. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure that's you, Rosie. Thanks for joining, darling. So there you go. So everyone does have a superpower in business. All right. Now, the next thing we need to do to build our brand on social media, okay, is keep all your socials up to date. Now, we regularly, about at least 3 or 4 times a year, we go and we check all our socials, right? We make sure that the information is up to date, because your brand is going, as your business develops, your brand is going to develop. Okay, so it's important that as you develop, that you continue to update your brand and your socials. Okay, so update your tagline if that changes. Like we recently, we used to do 3 pillars, which were mindset, motivation, marketing, and then we added a 4th, which is momentum. So we had to go and update all of that. The other thing I would 100% suggest is that you keep your profile pictures, all the same across all your socials, but B, keep them modern, right? Keep them up to date. If you are like me in your 50s, do not put a picture of you in your 20s up, because that when you connect with someone and they see like you, if I was to put, like, I had glamour shots taken in my early 30s, right? And I'm 20 years older than that now. And if I was to put one of those glamour shots up now, while it's a great shot, I look a whole ton different than that. And it's not a natural shot either, right? But what I suggest is that, and it doesn't have to be a professional shot, okay? But keep them up to date. Hey, gorgeous. How are you, Amanda? Lovely. Beautiful. Carol, you have a cleaning business and you support other people to remain at home in their own homes, decreasing the stress and keeping it clean and healthy. Great. Awesome. Your 20s, you were 40 kilos ago. Miss that. You're 40. Look, I totally get that. You know what? I remember the good old days when I was like 75 kilos. I'm tall. That ain't real anymore, and that's okay, right? Because I'm 50, and so I think that it's important that we own who we are now. We're all beautiful in our own way. Okay, so keep your socials up to date. Now, decide on what socials suit your niche the best. Okay, so something that I teach in the Heart and Soul Business Academy and to all my clients is that, yes, eventually, when you're starting business, eventually you need to have more than one social media platform. Okay, now, how do I put this? So at the moment, I've been in this particular business for 4 years now, and we currently have Facebook, which is our main one. We have Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Now, there are others that I could have that I don't, simply because I don't resonate with them. And if I'm not going to resonate with them, and if it doesn't support my brand, then I'm not going to use them. But a lot of people think that when we start business, we have to have all the social medias all at once. The answer is no, you actually don't. My suggestion is to pick one, learn that, and then add others as you go along. This is why I specifically teach on Facebook first, right? So decide in advance what social medias are going to suit your niche the best, okay, whether you're business to business or business to consumer. And then, depending on where you are in your business, add certain ones on as you go. Okay, but decide on which ones are better for your niche. And keep them uniform, like I was saying. So, have your descriptions the same, have your photos the same, right? So, because you want people to go and say, oh, that's that Amanda Sutherland. I recognize that same picture from her Facebook profile. Right? Oh, I know her. You want people to recognize you. This is building your brand, people. The more you see people, the more you build brand. Like beautiful Mel Robbins, and I think this is really funny. Mel Robbins, you recognize her brand by her glasses, like her black glasses. And the funny thing is I didn't actually realize that when I bought these glasses, they're actually very similar to Mel Robbins glasses, which is hilarious because I used to say that I wanted to be the next Mel Robbins. I don't now. I just want to be Ali. But keep your social medias uniform. Keep them the same so people recognize you. Consistent branding, same thing. So, yes, part of branding is your colors. And I'm going to get onto some more stuff in branding in a minute. Part of your branding is your colors. Part of your branding is your logo, right? Keep it consistent. So consistency is the key here, guys. Uniform and consistency, I think, is a better way to put it. Now, going a little bit deeper than that, you also want to keep the brand tone consistent as well. Now, the brand tone is like, define what your persona is. Now, all this really means is getting an understanding of who you are as a business person. Right. And I say this all the time. And again, this is another reason why I'm doing this live challenge, is because when we go onto social media, the simple thing is we just need to be ourselves. If we're pretending to be someone we're not, people are going to know that that's not real. They're going to feel it as fake. And I've said this in trainings many a time before. When I first started as a coach, I was training with an incredible coach. She was incredible. But I thought that to be successful like her, I had to come and present myself like her. So, and the irony of that is her personality was totally different to mine. She was a lot quieter. She was a lot more introverted than me. So I tried to come and present like her. I even tried to dress like her. It did not work because it wasn't me. So defining your persona is understanding who you are. You know, are you an outgoing person? Are you a shy person? And just turning up and being you. And you can do this through like trial and error. It's also helping you understand like the feel of your business, right? How do you want people to perceive you? So when I started my business, and most of you will know that I started as a personal coach, right? Helping people to overcome a lot of traumatic issues. And I was coaching people through things like that. And this was when COVID started. And I really wanted my brand to be one of compassion and love and confidence, like helping people to build your confidence. That was my brand. Now, as my business has developed and grown, I've transitioned into more of a business and mindset coach, right? And through trial and error, my brand and how my tone of my brand has developed. There was times, guys, when I thought that it was going to be, how do I put this? I thought that it was the right thing for me to swear in my brand because, you know, I've got a bit of oomph, got a bit of guts about me. Now, I tried that and it just didn't work. It didn't feel right for me, but it didn't feel right for my audience, for the audience I was trying to communicate with. So, and the other thing was, don't swear too much on social media because you'll get blocked. So through trial and error, I have learnt about myself, how I present. And so now my brand has developed into one of fun, one of confidence, and one of compassion for people who want to develop those things, right? So what you want to think is, how do you want people to perceive you? in your business. This isn't all about me. This is all about you guys. So who are you as a person? If you still feel like you're developing your brand, that's okay. It's taken me 3.5, 4 years to get now where I am, and I'm really happy with my brand. I'm really happy with the way, that we're presenting. But how do you feel? You're still, Amanda, you're still working out who your audience is. That's true. Yeah. And that's the thing too, when you work out who your audience is, and I think part of working out who your audience is right, knowing how you want people to perceive you. So there's two aspects of that, right? You're very fussy when it comes to your branding. What do you mean fussy, Amanda? I'd be curious to see what you mean. Do you mean colors? Do you mean the way you perceive yourself? What do you mean? It's good to be fussy, but don't be too fussy. This is when we can run the risk of procrastinating, guys, and you don't want to do that. Okay, study other influencers, other coaches, other people who sell the same products as you. Don't be afraid to study them. Watch what they do, right? Learn from other successful business owners. I love to do this. I love watching what other people do. And I have a beautiful friend, Susie Manley, right, who I watch what she does because I really admire the way she presents herself. I really admire what she does. And ironically now, I've watched her very, very closely, and now we actually work together because we're so similar. We're in a collaboration, which is awesome. But I love to sit back and go, I see what they're doing and suss it out. I think, okay, I can see what they're doing and I can see why they're doing that. So learn, watch and learn. Don't copy those people though. Why don't we copy them? Because again, this is your brand. It's not theirs. Like I mentioned before, I used to say that I wanted to be the next Mel Robbins, but I don't want to be the next Mel Robbins because that's her brand. I don't want to be her. I want to be Ali. I want to be the founder of the Heart and Soul Business Academy. I want to just be me, right? So as much as, I want to be Susie Manley? No, I'm not. I don't want to colors, fonts, imagery, messages, etc. Okay, don't be too fussy with that, darling, right? Just get it out there. If you're waiting until it's perfect, it will never be perfect. Just get it out there. No worries, darling. I hope you can watch the replay. So, don't copy other people. Watch and observe. Watch what they do. Understand why they do it. And then make it your own. Okay, make it your own. All right. The last thing I want to say is study and learn from social media and business experts, business courses, right? Okay, now let's be honest, and I this is another part of my brand, honesty, right? Let's be honest. You can log on to these free trainings, and I love coming every Tuesday morning and giving you these free trainings. But it doesn't matter whether it's me or whether it's someone else that you're watching. They're only going to take you so far, guys. And I know because I was someone who, when I was starting my business, I was logging on, I was watching all the free trainings. But what I did notice very quickly was that I wasn't learning the deep knowledge that I needed to learn to be able to grow my business. And it just wasn't growing. It was staying the same way. So to really, really develop yourself and your business and your brand, right, you need to be willing to, and I've mentioned this before, to invest time, energy, and yes, money into the growth of your business. And it was when I did this, was when my business started to grow. Okay. Like I said, I've tried all the free stuff. And do I still log on and watch free stuff? Absolutely. Because yeah, you know, if that person is doing it correctly, you should be learning something. But what I recognized is it wasn't giving me the deep knowledge to be able to move forward that I needed. And it wasn't until I hired a coach, I really invested that time and energy into learning from her, that I've been able to come to where I am now. So here's my suggestion for you guys. If you want to get some of that deeper knowledge, right? I love doing these trainings. I love them. I can't wait. I've actually got my training with my Heart and Soul Business Academy clients later today. I love it. Can't wait. If you would like to go deeper, pop the word success in the chat and let's just talk, let's just catch up, have a chat where you are for business, where you are in your business, whereabouts you need to improve, maybe if it's your branding that you need to grow, if it's your confidence that you need to work on, whatever it is. Pop the word success in the chat. We will be in touch with you. We'll make a time to talk. All right. And yes, we will talk about ways in which you can work with me further to be able to just go much deeper and give you that really tangible knowledge that's going to help you build your brand. All right. All right. So people have enjoyed this training. No worries. Yes. And don't forget, we will see you over in the Confident Successful Business Owners for your live challenge in the next 4 days. Okay. So just a reminder, if you want to come and join the challenge, to be able to be eligible to win a $600 prize, come on over, check out the live, check out the pinned post for the daily topics. All right, everyone. It has been wonderful coming on this Tuesday Business Growth Insights to share with you some wonderful information, and I will see you again next week. Same time, same bat channel. Now, just for those of you who are a little bit confused with the time as well, it is 9:30 Brisbane time that I go live, just so you know. Okay. Now, I think that might change next week due to daylight savings, but you'll all know. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day. I will see you again. All right, bye.